Check one.
Check two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pump me up a little more.
Pump you up a little bit more?
Yeah, like, what's this tune?
All right, here we go. There is Silvana taking one last swig. What the timing is everything with this show. Holy cow, is that really you?
Is that really
Who are you?
Who are you?
We're back, Sil.
Oh my goodness.
It's been a long time.
It's been a really long time.
You haven't changed the bit.
Neither have you.
Really?
Yeah,
But
really.
what if I was a mess?
No, you're never a mess. I just, the greatest part is watching you do your thing, setting up.
Yeah, well.
It's great. You got my story magic box, and
yes.
A lot of our little friends are back.
Yes. Like, where's the Greek? Show me the Greek little. Oh, yes, Emusi. The fabulous Emusi logo. Right there. The great download Emusi. EMUSI.
I'm here.
The genius Lynn Portis.
I have to find myself. There you are.
Vamp a little. I'm gonna go on our page.
Hi, everybody.
That's Silvana, everybody. I don't know if you remember Silvana. Once again, I got to hand it to her. She has a chest cold, and she still comes to work. It's amazing.
That. I mean, you know.
What else? Oh, geez, you know.
I don't have a chest cold.
Listen, we've been getting people want to call in already and talk to us.
Yes.
What's wrong with these people?
But do we have a phone number?
Yeah, 222-2222. I could give out my phone number or your phone number, but we still have the show phone number, but I haven't really posted it yet. But let me put this message on our Facebook page, guys.
How you doing, everybody?
Yes, there's Silvana. She's gorgeous. She hasn't changed.
You doing?
That's me. We'll keep it on me for the just if.
To all my friends.
Yes, go ahead.
How's everybody doing?
Give your message of love real quick.
Wonderful, warm wishes to everybody, prayers, and love.
Love. Lots of love. Okay, publish. I think we're good, Sil.
Hugs. Kindness.
Kindness. And yesterday, 2 days ago, was the National Kindness Day. I don't know if you knew that.
2 days
ago,
you do that? Yes, I did know that. It was National Kindness Day. However, I think that we should practice kindness every day.
Really?
I know that, sometimes everybody, we get caught up in life and, being down and all these things. Of course, but I don't think it's an excuse not to be kind. So let's try, lift each other up and be kind as much as we can, because what you give out comes back to you.
Why don't you give me a call on National Kind Day? I don't, that's one way of being kind is, remember your friends.
Right.
What were you doing a couple of days ago? Buying tickets to Psychedelic Furs?
No, I was wondering if they were going to cancel their tour because they did have to cancel a few shows last week in Atlantic City, but they're back on. So.
Oh my God! Let me lower that. I'm so sorry. Just checking our feed, guys, making sure everything's coming. Yeah, you guys go to a lot of great concerts, and I guess I'm not really a people person too much anymore. I don't like going to crowds too much. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never really enjoyed it, and then after this catastrophe the last 2 years, it's not one of my favorite things to do. But I went to a convention, so go figure.
Yeah.
You have to go out a little. But you guys, what were the last three concerts you went to? So the great
let's talk
Gregorius Decos.
First and foremost about who you just saw and met and connected with in Atlantic City this weekend.
Yes.
Tell us about that, Chris.
Okay, I'll tell you real quick. The great John Capodici, great actor, friend of mine in Miami, about to make his debut in Galvone's Produce.
Yay!
He was signing autographs down in beautiful Atlantic City, and we went down to visit him down there, me and my brother Joe, who I have a picture of also. I think I'm allowed to show a picture of my brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and his beautiful wife, Tessa, and that's her father is John, and like I said, we went down there just to support him a little. Next thing I know, I run into Richie Ramone of the Ramones.
Wow.
And you talk about rock star. I mean, who's bigger than these guys? probably the most underappreciated band, Richie Ramone. I believe he was the drummer. I'm going to bring a picture up right now. Oh, wait, let me go on to Facebook. I can go on my page. Let me see how quick this can happen.
I want to be sedated.
Yes, Sil, I saw pictures. Your family is just so multi-talented. Of course, you have Jerry Gerardo, who is what country is in right now? Is he in the United States? He's all over the place.
Yes, he is. He is. I don't know.
Obviously, Sil and
I don't know where he's off to next.
And her nephew not getting along right now.
Why would you even say that?
I don't know. Because you hesitated for a second.
Oh no, because I really, honestly, I don't know where he is. He goes all over. With the Golden Gaze, and
yes.
they are amazing.
Yes.
And you can find them at thegoldengaze.com. And they're
doing a big Christmas show.
They're doing a really big Christmas show, and they're touring. I know they have their tour dates up somewhere, and then they're going off on a cruise starting in January. So I have to catch them. I know they just did New York City at the Triad. And they were in Connecticut.
Oh, come on. Why did he post that he was at the Triad?
I believe that
I love the Triad.
Yeah. And they had a wonderful show and a great reception, and they're a lot of fun. So if you can catch it, it's the Golden Gaze tour.
I'm going to put it up here soon. Go ahead.
If you can find it. I'm really not good at these kinds of things. Chris,
right.
I would...
What are you good at? So
I have a blank piece of paper. I don't know, really, a couple things here and there.
Say it. So wait, here's a cool picture of Richie Ramone. Stand by. Oh my God, Mama.
Stand by.
You try so hard. It's the same old story.
Unscripted,
right? Yeah, free form, unscripted improv. What's CG stand for again? I don't know. Oh, congratulate me. I officially incorporated CG Multimedia.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, we are incorporated. So that is, and there's Richie Ramone.
I want a bell and a whistle.
He was wearing that jacket. There's no bells in that big case of yours. No kind of.
Let me look.
Anyway, I saw him and I said, "Wow, you're awesome, man. I love the Ramones. They definitely had a big Jersey following. He was really cool. I bought his book, and he said, make sure I read it. So I'm going to have to read it. I hate reading books. But, that's a living legend right there. Probably one of the most underappreciated bands out there.
Show the picture of you and him together.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah,
I wasn't happy in this picture. Cool. That's the only thing I don't like about this picture.
You weren't happy?
No. Well, it just looks like I wasn't happy. Let me get back on my page. Oh, yeah, there's me again. Hi. Here's Silvana. Hey. I know everybody says more Silvana. I'm getting a Twitter feed right now, more Silvana. How much more? Look at her. How much more could you get? I mean, you look fantastic.
My pal Teddy.
Okay.
That Chris, he kept a magic box for me. I have a magic box.
You ain't kidding.
I like to, have a little fun with characters. This sunflower is actually from Greece. Ioannina, to be exact.
That's awesome. That was great. It's good that you know that. That's the city in Greece?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And it's been with me for a long time.
I went to Joe Mama once.
And Chris kept it for me in my magic box because we've been doing this for, you'd never know it. You'd never, ever know it.
So if I sit
at
here.
At least about 6 years or so.
Yes, we started this, no, not 6 years ago. Is it really that long?
Possibly, yes.
Mamma mia.
We had
our first Fort Lee Studios. It was home to a few shows coming out of Fort Lee Studios.
Oh, those were really great.
Meyerville and the great Pizza Time.
Pizza Time.
Greg Askeles keeps on wanting to get the band back together, but I think the band broke up.
Think so?
I think so.
So now it's just you and me.
Yes, at least for the time being.
Nothing to say, really.
Who, me or you?
I don't know.
You have a lot to say.
You have nothing to say.
Anyway, there's Richie. And then all of a sudden I turn around and who do I see?
Wow.
Jackie
Look
the
at
joke
you
man.
there,
Come on
too.
with it.
So-
You know.
Wow.
Look at Jackie. He's looking great. He was down there too, signing autographs and greeting people and selling his book. It's called Bow to Stern.
Wow.
And not only is it a reference to Howard, but it's also a seagoing reference, the bow of the ship and the stern of the ship that I caught on to recently. And Jackie loves the water, and he loves Long Island. He's always on his jetty, and it was great to meet him again. I bought his book, and we're possibly doing some work together.
That is so awesome.
I showed him a video that I took of him and his lovely ex-wife performing at the Cutting Room in New York. They did he also has a band. He's a singer. He sings all these great, fun, drinking kind of songs, you know. And I went there, and, this was back in 2007. So I don't even think YouTube was out or anything. Maybe it was just coming out or something, but not popular or anything. And I snuck in a camera. I said, I'm going to just sneak the camera. And sure enough, I get a table right in front. I was with the beautiful Amanda Jensen.
Oh, yes.
And she was always up for an adventure and doing something that's not exactly legal, you know. And
a gal after my own heart.
yes, and we just recorded the whole show. And who knows, 14 years later, I'm meeting Jackie, and I'm showing him the video, and he's saying, please send me the link to that video. I want to see it. And, for somebody, it's great that, they performed in New York City and with their band and stuff like that. Oh, Sil, here's your favorite. There's the wide shot.
Oh.
There's Mr. Sinatra on the wall.
Frank Sinatra.
Now, we got to start getting used to, like...
where is he? Here?
Where?
Oh,
there he is. Come on, you don't know your left from your right?
No, actually,
she thinks she's flipped. Silvana has flipped.
But that's a story. A whole other story. To those who know me, they know.
Yes. If you know Silvana, give her a call on her cell phone, and we'll put you on the air. This is
cell phone.
Special return show is ask.
To look for it.
Special return show subject is Ask Silvana 8 questions. So
8 questions.
Yes. I feel like I'm bending in too much.
Oh
So if I'm down here,
you're so funny.
I don't know my left or my right either.
So. Really?
Look at Silvana's big pink fluorescent. Look at that thing. It looks like it weighs 100 pounds, but it probably weighs nothing.
Nothing. It's my lovely jacket, and it's filled with positive energy, love,
really,
and light.
Yeah, so I met Jackie, and we'll see what happens.
Hold on. I have a caller.
Oh, we got a caller coming in.
Let me put my glasses on so that I can see better.
It's exciting. Our first caller from coming back from the pandemic time away. Let's watch Silvana's phone work. She does a lot of work from home.
Our first caller.
Sil, you know how to work the phone? You had the call came in 5 minutes ago, and you're still trying to get on the air.
So tell a story while you're at it.
Okay, things that have happened. Wow, guys.
Can't find the show.
What happened?
She can't find the show.
Oh, she can't find the show.
Are you the first caller? Can I call you?
The show is on my wall.
I can call you. Hey, can I call you?
Oh, my God. This is riveting. So one thing that I did over the last month or so, I went to the Long Island International Film Festival, and I had a film that I filmed and edited, written by the great and directed by the great Kevin Alexander Leonidas, or Leonidas Alexander.
Yes.
And it was great. We had a great time. I was very proud of Kevin. He seemed like he was very excited that we won 3 awards, no less. Best Actress in a comedy short was Justine Rossi, and they're celebrating their happy anniversary to the Barillis, a fantastic couple. And they won, and Michael Perry.
Congratulations.
Won Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy, and the movie won Best Comedy Short. And what was the other one? It wasn't Best Actor. Poor Anthony didn't win Best Actor. We could have swept that. But for some reason, Anthony Burley didn't get nominated, no less. Yes, it's. I don't want to say it's embarrassing, but
Well, I thought he was amazing.
He was, and let me tell you, I saw him in a play downtown. I think the New Theater of New York, it's called, and he was in a play called 1-2-3 Manhunt, written by Tony DeMoro. I hope I got his name right. And to see, people like us, our friends, perform in a play that's not Tony and Tina's wedding is just so much fun.
It is.
And that's why I loved always going to and supporting our performing arts friends like Susan Campanero and Maria Gentile and Flea Flop Flope.
Yes. And
Yes.
each other.
Yes.
That we have. Like, I seen you, and you were that guy, Burkhoff, with the mustache.
What did you call me?
The guy with the big mustache.
Yes.
What was his
Great
name?
play in Coney Island.
Yes.
It was called,
That was-
what was the play called? Gorky. I played Gorky.
Yes.
Yes.
What did I call you?
I loved that play.
You were so phenomenal.
You know what? They wanted me to speak in a Russian accent, and I can't get out of this Jersey Italian accent. And I said, "You really want me to do that?" I said, "I'll do my best," So I just think nobody really wanted the role, but Coney Island, USA, wanted to put the show up, and they need to put shows up. They need to keep the ball rolling there. So I was happy to do it, and I did with this great actress. I forget her, Maddie. Her name was Maddie, and Lewis Michaels was in it also. Great actor from Coney Island, and I got to put on a fake mustache and a hat, dress all in black. And I talk lion. And then there was just one part where I had to yell at the audience, and the reviews came out. There was a reviewer here, and everybody got a great review. I got a great review, but it said he did slip into his his Jersey accent a few times. So I was very proud of that. Yeah, because a few times isn't 100 times. It's much less. Am I on camera? But no, I had a great time down there, and that was not that it was on my bucket list, but it's one of those things where I'm so happy that I got to perform on that stage down there. It was at the Coney Island Museum, and guys, go down to Coney Island. It's a great place to visit. I'm going to go on the www right now and show you some pictures of Coney Island while Silvana tries to take a phone call. Look at the big smile you had on your face. Everybody, look at Silvana. Who's watching? Is there any way to find out if anybody's watching since we're streaming on YouTube? Let's see. Wait.
I think we have one watcher.
Really?
Her name is Darlena Mastrolia. She's trying to talk to us.
What's her name? Darlena?
Hi.
It's an unusual name.
She's right. Her name was Darlene.
I don't want to
Italian,
insult
so-
our only watcher, but Darlena?
Yes.
I'm so
it's
sorry.
a beautiful name.
Let's see. All right, so we have one subscriber, and I think that's me. So we got to start sharing it. Let me see what kind of mode this is going. Full screen, but we don't see any viewers. Nobody's watching on YouTube, not that I know of. So we're going to have to research that and see how we can find that out. But let me go on to Coney Island, USA. Coney Island, USA is run by the great Dick Zigan. Fantastic guy. Just, pure Coney Island, pure sideshow person. Got his MBA in, performing arts and theater. And, he went down there. I believe he saved, Coney Island from a lot of stuff, from condos being taken over, and I'm going to show you a little search there. I don't know what happened to camera 2. It went off. I'll check that out. And let me see. Let me get some video here, guys. Okay, whatever. Coney Island's it's a city beach. You know what I mean? It's not Long Beach Island. It's not the Hamptons. They never claimed to be like them. But who cares? You want to jump in the ocean for a little while? Go down to Coney Island. You want to go have a few adult beverages? Go down to Coney Island. Walk the beach. Go on the Wonder Wheel. It's just an amazing thing to ride. It's a very unique roller coaster where some of the cars actually move while you're on the ride. They go on this track. Here's Coney Island. It's beautiful. The colors down there is amazing. There's the famous parachute jump in the background. Actual people used to drop from the top of these, Silvana. Did you know that? In a little parachute, they used to
Yes.
just parachute down.
Yes.
But they had to close it because it was too windy down in Coney Island. People were dying. People were falling off. So, Coney Island is edgy, but I don't think it's that edgy. But I frequent. I don't think I got down there this summer for some reason. Once again, just extremely busy. Greg Decos likes our post. Greg, call
My
in.
sister is watching.
Call in,
She
Greg.
said we have 2 watchers,
I heard you missed me, Greg. Call
and
in.
she's one of them.
She's fantastic, your sister.
Oh my gosh. What's the phone number? She wants to know what's the phone number.
It's call your sister.
What is the phone number?
Darlena.
What do I do? Just put her live from my
Just put her on
cell?
speakerphone.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Okay. Let's go. Let's see if she answers the phone.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you on camera here. I'm going to try and fix camera 2. Just talk through what you're doing.
Okay. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, you're live.
I don't want to be live just yet. I wasn't ready.
Oh, yeah, now she's not ready. She is something
Oh,
else. Boy.
no. Hi, Chris. Chris,
I never knew you.
could I just ask you a quick question? I had to chase down 3 different sites to find this thing that you're on. I
Right.
just wanted to let you know.
Why are you talking like
I'm
Christopher
trying to
Walken?
find you guys.
Oh my God. I am.
Wait, I'm
hold
just
on.
asking what happened.
Hi,
because
Darlene.
I tried to find you guys. I had to go through over the river and through the woods. I couldn't find you, and then I finally found you. And I can't comment on anything because I have to be a subscriber on YouTube. And although I'm on YouTube and such, I don't know. It's hard. It's complicated. I need an easier route. So,
But if you could find it.
All right, guys, we're
if
going
I could find it, anybody could. Is that what you're saying?
No, I think we're going to make it easy for you, Darlena. We're going to do the show from your house from now on.
Okay.
So you could just walk into the next room and you can find us.
Because all I'm saying is.
But then I think that might be too far of a walk for you at that point where you ask us to just do it
it's not even
in the
funny,
kitchen.
Chris. That's not even cute.
It's not.
But I
funny.
will tell you, most of your fan base follows you already on Facebook, and there was no. You know how when you guys go live on Facebook, I used to get a notification, and now I didn't get one, so I had to go to your page because I knew it was coming on, and so I had to go and I had to follow and I had to click. Nobody wants to do that, Chris. Nobody wants to go through that. They're like,
Whatever.
Oh, no. And I didn't get notified. By the way,
Whatever.
I had to
Okay.
go to your page.
I know we're.
Whatever.
Anyhow, you found us now.
Whatever.
All right. Are you finished?
I'm just trying to tell you.
So anyhow,
Guys, you're watching live from Jersey with Darlena, Mastrolia, how do you say her last name?
Judo.
Judo, I'm so sorry.
No,
There's an X, a Y, and a W somewhere in there. I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't want. Of course, I'm
And
so
her
sorry for making fun of
son
someone's
was
name. It's just unusual.
in London.
Yes.
Who's first? One of.
He wasn't just in London. His name is London, and he was just in a play called Arsenic and Old Lace.
Yes.
And Darlena was kind enough to share some video footage of it online, and it just seemed like he was just on point.
He
Just
was.
in the moment and acting with his voice and his body, and it just naturally moving across the stage. And he did. It looked great. And you're a very supportive mother, I have to say, Darlene. You're 100%. Thanks for calling in. We got to get going, though. No, I'm only kidding, though. Don't get mad at me. Please don't man. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now. I'm sorry, Darlene. Go ahead.
I love you, Chris.
Yes. No, we know you don't have to go. I'm only kidding. Darlene,
I love you, Chris. I want you to be my best friend.
you had your chance and you blew it. You had your chance and you blew it, dear. You know.
Besides, you called in complaining.
I'm just trying to
Say it. Go ahead. Huh?
I'm just trying to be helpful, but thank you, Chris. I love you a lot. You're my best friend.
How could you just say that? You don't even know what the word means, best friend. How can I be your best friend?
I've been telling you this for many years that
Isn't she gorgeous?
Wow.
Wow.
Look at
Yeah, but you know what a best friend is, Darlena. Come on. Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend, Darlena?
Well, my best friend is my son.
Aw.
And he really is my total best friend. But I have there's a line of people. I have a rank. One to 50.
Hey, Darlena, who's your best friend?
My son.
Chris, you're
After your son, Darlena, who's your best friend?
Chris, you could be my best friend. You're somewhere down the line, but I could bring you up a couple notches if you were nice.
I don't care where I'm ranked. I'm asking you, who besides your son is your best friend?
Oh, Daz, who's my husband, and my sister, who's my sister.
Outside of your family, who is your best friend?
I don't have any other. I have a lot of
Unbelievable.
friends. I can't rank them though, because they all are my best friends.
I'm not asking. Name one of your best friends.
Well, why, Chris? I just
Unbelievable! Why can't you just answer a simple question? Name one of your best friends?
I mean, I can't because then one will get jealous over the. What if there's people watching?
Darlena, name three of your best friends. Name as many as the best friends as you can remember. I'm just trying to prove a point.
Oh, you are, Chris.
Unbelievable. She can't tell me. Why can't she? I see pictures on the www all the time with her going out with these beautiful girls who are all married because I stalked them on Facebook. But yeah, I mean,
all of those friends, you're my best friend, Chris.
Yeah, she loves them all. She really does.
I do. I really, really do.
Well, the point I'm making.
And by the way, I've been friends with them for over 20 years. So that's a lot of love and a lot of loyalty.
Okay. I guess I'm not loved or loyal to anybody. It seems you got that corner.
Guys, I'd love to hang out with this.
Right.
Still, you getting?
Guys,
What do you get?
I'll tell you one thing. You get a lot more feedback and a lot more callers if you're on Facebook. I don't know what this YouTube thing is about. I'm just saying, nobody can find you guys. You have 2 watchers right now. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
So
it's you and who? But the thing with YouTube, Darlena, is that it could be spread over a lot of people, just not our friends, and we're trying to stream it both on Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
But you're not on Facebook.
Well, we put the link to the YouTube video on Facebook.
Yeah, but all it shows you is how to get to YouTube. It doesn't. You're not live on Facebook.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is click once, and then we're live on Facebook.
Yeah, we're good with it.
I want you, but you guys deserve. You guys need it. You guys are really, really fun, and I love it. And
Well, we're not being fun. We're not being too fun right now.
I don't like talking to anybody. I'm just talking because obviously there's no one listening except me and you and you.
What does she do? She's going crazy.
I don't know. Okay, so we have a segment coming up. So thank you so much.
Can we talk to London? We're gonna have your son on.
You guys are phenomenal.
Can we talk to London? Does London want to talk?
He's doing homework.
All right.
I mean, I love you guys. I didn't mean to. I feel like your followers didn't know that your show was coming on.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of realized that. We just we're just gonna go on.
This is just a practice. This is just rehearsal right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was just rehearsal.
But you sound like you could be a great PR person. Maybe you could be a PR.
Yes, you can. Okay, but we have to move on to our next segment.
Okay,
Thank you. I love you so much.
Outstanding, amazing, phenomenal job. You guys are my favorite show in the world.
Our biggest fan. Let's thank Darlena for coming in.
Yay! We're gonna get bells and whistles.
Wait, she has one last thing. All right, I'm sorry, Darlena. You gotta go. I know. I wish my eyesight was better, but all right, Darlena. Listen. Hope to run into you soon.
Okay, I bet, Chris. I love you guys so much, and keep shining your bright light.
Yeah, talk about unicorns and rainbows real quick. Thank you, Darlena.
There's so many rainbows and magic surrounding all of you. Your show, your cast, your crew. You got a lot of things going on over there.
Yeah, but no viewers. I was told we have no viewers. Thank you, Darlena MX.
Yes,
Darlena, a stalker on FB. She's very low key, though.
I try, and I was just trying to, reinvent myself a little bit with the Darlena MX. Whatever. You know what, guys? I love you. Keep shining your light because you guys are phenomenal and brilliant and radiant, and I love you both. And no matter what happens, Chris, you'll always be my best friend.
It just sounds ridiculous. I'm sorry. It just sounds ridiculous. I'm sorry, Darlena.
To you.
But you're a lovely woman, and thanks for calling in.
Don't dig too deep. I know how you feel about me, and really, honestly, the love is not reciprocated, and that's okay.
Listen, as long as do you really know what I think?
Yeah.
You really know how I feel about you.
You're mean to me all the time, but it's okay.
Oh my God! I think you're running out of battery. How many bars you got left? Bye, Darlena.
Love you. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being our number one fan.
I love you. My favorite show in the world is you, Chris.
Thanks for being our only fan. Love you. Bye.
Oh my God! You talk about people who can't take a hint, right? Holy smokes! When your own sister is rushing you off the phone, it's like. I mean, growing up, it must have been so embarrassing for you to have a sister like that, right?
No.
I know. I was saying that just because it was the opposite. I think it was just the opposite.
It was.
Yes, I know. You tell me the stories all the time. It's so funny that your sister used to get reports of you down the shore, what you were wearing and doing. And
Yes.
Oh, my God. It's so funny.
Yeah, in the early 90s, I was...
What would you call yourself? What would you call you? A shore girl? You were definitely, always going down the shore to different clubs down the shore.
Yes.
And dancing.
Yes.
With, big glasses on and high heels.
Yes.
And not much dancing, just kind of like a 1-2 step back and forth.
No, I was dancing in stilettos.
In stilettos?
Crystal stilettos. And it was a really great time.
Right.
And I'm glad that, I had a lot of fun when I was in my youth. And that I was able to do that.
Let me see you dance the way you did. Go ahead.
Oh, I can't even.
Come on. Yeah.
Hey, Silvana, that guy's hot. He's looking at you. Oh, he has big muscles. I love Guidos.
Oh, my God.
You love the Guidos, right? Tell us a Guido story real quick.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, they must have just went crazy over you at, Bar A and Temptations and... Really, I bet you if you walk down there and you go into that club, they'll be like, I remember you.
It's so funny.
No?
Oh, my gosh.
You're very memorable, Silvana.
It was long ago and it was far away.
Oh, remember those days?
Life is good and it's still good. And I feel like hopefully the greatest is yet to come. At least that's what I like to tell myself. If I can convince myself of that, then aging won't be so scary.
Oh, Sil, just...
So scary.
I don't know. I don't want to diminish it. I know it bothers people that they're getting older and stuff. And I know it's... talk to the older people, and they'll tell you. But you got to look at it from a reverse angle, and say I'm this age because I'm still alive.
Yes.
And I don't know.
And then your greatest work could come from your inner workings, and your inner workings are to share your greatest gifts with others, and inspire each other, and do better, and be better.
Yes.
Like every day, I try to find a way where I could be a better person, And some days I just plain suck. I do, and
it's funny because it's just the opposite for me.
Can I?
I mean, I think Silvana might have to use the restroom or.
Yeah, okay.
Boop, boop, boop. But I understand what you mean. But I don't know. Try and get over that. Everybody who's worried about getting old, just you're alive. That's why you're getting old, and we're not in it forever. We need to But what I want to talk about, I was talking about before we had a phone call from the beautiful Darlena. This is MX. Is that an MX?
Yes.
She said she wanted to try and reinvent herself. She is a beautiful woman.
Absolutely flawless. And her heart is the most beautiful part of her, if you can believe that.
I can believe it.
Aww.
I can believe it.
See, you really are best friends.
And I don't think her heart is that hot. Oh my! I'm so sorry. That's horrible.
So anyhow.
Yeah, so I was at the Long Island International Film Festival and won the awards. So there was other films there.
Uh-huh.
And there was one film that I'm going to show you a little bit of, if I can find it real quick. It was about the pandemic. And I think it's on my phone. Let me check it out real quick. Oh, my God. Let me go in here. Silly on camera. A great cinematographer I met, Silvana. And you know how badly I need a cinematographer. I need somebody to shoot, to film while I'm acting or doing whatever I have to do. Mm-hmm. And I was just blown away by this kid's film. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Oh, man, I should have had this ready.
Ding, ding,
yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got to go back a little.
So today...
Yeah, go ahead.
...is National Bunt Cake Day.
Blunt?
Bunt.
Oh, bunt.
Bunt. The bunt cake.
Yes, I enjoy a nice bunt cake.
Yes. And I am going to bake a bunt cake tonight.
When? Now?
When I leave the studio.
Oh, man.
I know, and I'm going to bring it to you tomorrow.
Oh, how are you going to do that? You're going to force me to come to godforsaken Edgewater. What's up? What's up with the traffic down there?
Oh, my goodness. Let's not even go there or talk about that.
Yes, National Bunt Cake. Silvana's going to be... are you really going to make one?
Yes, I am, and I'm going to make one for you. A whole one. You're going to eat that. What's your favorite cake?
My favorite cake.
Do you like carrot cake?
I love carrot cake.
You do?
I love it.
I make an awesome carrot cake, so I'll make you a bunt carrot cake.
Really?
I'm serious, yes.
Guys, if you don't know what a bunt cake is, here we go. Here's a little picture for you.
Yes, National Bunt Cake Day.
The white icing is probably the best part of the cake. It'll fill you up for sure. Very dense, very big. Are the different flavors? Are these strawberries or something? What are those red things? Red velvet, yeah, the red velvet. Oh my God, the red velvet bun cake, guys. So,
You like red velvet better then?
no, I'll give me an original, the best kind you can get,
I'm gonna
and we'll
make
do
you
it. So
that
I
cake.
found it. His name is Etsta. He goes by one word, and his film company is Tetramatic Films. And I'm going to call this up right here. Bring it up, and we'll scan it. And it was just, at first you're like, okay, this is silly. What's going on? Because first of all, you look at the cinematography, you think this is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Convincing skeptics
Wow.
to get the vaccine is
Love it.
easier said than
Already,
done,
yes.
especially in rural areas that are heavily Republican.
So the next step has to be what we might look at.
I'm going to just fast forward a little. So here's the story. This kid's walking around a town, and he's being followed by a needle.
Oh my goodness.
And you want to say it's so silly, but the camera work is just so amazing and intense that you're like, wow, this is a really well shot film, but it's kind of silly. And every time you think it's silly, it just gets like not silly. It's like, okay, I'm going to fast forward again. So I talked to Etsa, and I told him about a couple of projects that I was working on, and how I need a cinematographer. I really don't want to do it all anymore. I want somebody to film for me. So what was that? Is that still playing? Where's that coming from? I'm so sorry. Oh, it's running. So I talked to Etsa, and so I'm going to get a Go-Go Boy, get going again. And I told him about it, and he seemed interested in it. And Go-Go Boy is a screenplay that I wrote about, guess what?
Yeah.
A Go-Go Boy. and he, I told him we're going to shoot at the Stonewall. We got the Stonewall Inn, the great club down in the village that Marie Gentile and Susan Campanota are working right now. Maybe we should try and zoom them in or something?
Yes.
Is that crazy?
That would be, yeah, I mean, if you could
Really?
pull it off.
All right, let's see if we can pull it off.
Wow.
And but I'm really excited to work with this guy. I talked to him for about 10 minutes, and just young and super talented, and he was totally interested in the project. So I'm interested in seeing what my film would look like with somebody who's a much better cinematographer than myself. And because I think it adds just so much to a film. They could work with the focus just a little bit more, and just he had the red camera that he was working with, and he's familiar with it, and I just like to work with him, and that's a little bit of the film. I'll show you the ending. Maybe I could show you the ending here. And basically, it's just the needles following the kid around town because he's not vaxxed. And then he gets vaxxed and he sees how happy everything is once you're vaxxed.
Wow.
Like you can walk with your, and he looks around and he's like, oh my God, wait a second. That lady's vaxxed. These people over here, they're vaxxed. The person behind me is vaxxed. So a really good message. And he talked about the film, and he said how hard it was. The costume, he talked about the costume, how beautiful it really is if you take a good look at it. It's the details are right there, and everything is. It's not like someone did freehand, and maybe they did. I don't know, but all those lines. I mean, they must have had some kind of graphic artist to do it. And he just talked about how hard it was to shoot in the city sometimes because of the pandemic and stuff like that. So just a shout out to Etsta. I'm sure he's watching. Hopefully he could see it soon. Oh, let me share this real quick with one of my students. Thank God I remembered. She asked me today, Mr. DePierro, can you, are you going to do the show tonight? And that was one of the reasons why I decided we should do the show tonight. Yes, I do have your Chromebook, Elijah. These kids,
Hello.
not yet. Let me just say, yes, I have it. Okay. Yes, communicating with your students in high school, it's very interesting. So
They
let me go
must
one.
absolutely love you. You are an amazing teacher, and he cares so much about all of his students. Um, you talk about them. He's so proud of them, and
Well, you know
how
what?
creative they
They're
are.
more talented than I am, and that's what I'm astounded
Yeah,
by.
I love when you tell me you learn from them.
Yes, especially from this young lady. I don't know if I should say her name, but she is a senior, Zamishka. Her name is Samishka. And she was the one who said, Mr. DePierro, you're going to do the show tonight. So I'm going to send her the link right now so she can watch it live. So we have to go for at least another half hour, Silvana.
Another half an
Guys,
hour.
the great Silvana Mastrolia. She's an amazing New Jersey based actress.
Oh my goodness.
She is the cousin of the great Joe Conte, a great stand-up comedian. Are you talking to Joe? You guys getting along? I'm sorry.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, you guys love each other, right?
I love everyone.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I try not.
I could come up with a couple of names right now. I think that you could. You would say, okay, maybe I don't love them that
I mean,
much.
you know what?
I'm so sorry.
I try not to like have any.
I know, dear. I'm sorry. I don't want to bring negativity into the show right now. I know how you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I try to keep everything very positive in life, and when we're only human, so we have this human condition to get angry and upset and all those kinds of things. But I try to cleanse myself of that because it's not good for us.
No.
So
It's really not good for your immune system, or for the stress level and stuff like that. And you really need time to take a step back and meditate or do something once during the day just to calm you down. You can't go 100 miles an hour, 24 hours a day.
and it's important to be yourself and who you are as well at the same time, because even if people don't particularly like you, or you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea in this world, but just be true to yourself, because it's not about you, it's about them.
Right.
So carry on, Chris.
Well, it's like, you could take care of yourself. And you know what? You have to take care of yourself first, because if you don't, you can't take care of other people. You have to make yourself as strong as possible, and then you could help out as many people as possible. And I think some people just take care of people too much sometimes. And I don't know where I'm going with that one. Is that like looking into my mind too deeply? Is this like psychoanalysis?
Maybe you're like
really?
going into like
Say it.
reflection.
Yeah,
like
I don't wanna do
deep
that.
self-reflection. Like we're coming upon
Give me a mirror.
the end
Is there a
of
mirror?
another year.
Oh, guys, coming down. That's a
like-
great topic. Wow. The end of 2021.
Yeah.
How
we're on the
fast do
hills, and
these years-
Thanksgiving is in a couple of weeks.
I know. You coming over?
Sure.
I'm going to make a big Thanksgiving dinner in here.
Really?
No. Yes, no.
You're going by your mom.
No, it's going to be very unusual Thanksgiving this year in the DePierro /Suter /Capodici family. One side of my family is having a semi-family reunion upstate a little further. And we were invited to go, but it's just too far. And, it's their family reunion. So no big deal. We're going to stay down here. So I'm going to go by my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely got,
Yeah.
Please.
And you're going to have pasta?
She will have pasta, but
You're going to have meatballs?
No. You know what this is my mom. This is what my mom did. She made meatballs, and then she put 3 meatballs in tin foil.
Yeah.
And she made about 10 of them.
Yeah.
So that's 30 meatballs.
Oh, nice.
And I just take the meatballs, I take one out, and I put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
And then the next day they're defrosted. And I just eat them right from the tin foil. I don't heat them up at all.
Oh, wow.
And I just shove it right in my face. It is so good. Oh my God, it's
You
so
love
good.
your
It's a
mom's
different taste, when it's
meatballs.
cold,
You do.
Silvana. It tastes so good.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I
Every
think I'm gonna.
time like you'll talk to her, she'll call you and be like, "Chris, you want to come over? I made you meatballs." And you're
Yeah.
like, "Ah, okay, yeah."
Because she goes, Chris, how are you? And I'm like, oh God. And she goes, I made meatballs. Oh, Mom, how you doing? Hey, isn't that horrible the way the brain works? I mean,
You're a good
it's
kid.
tough. Yeah, we're all good kids. We're all good kids. Don't let them fool you. We're a great generation of kids. And let me tell you, they're a great generation of mothers. The generation that is getting older right now, Silvana, they had to put up with us and our craziness. And I don't think any generation of mothers put up with that much craziness with their kids drinking as much as they did and partying and, going down the shore and, just disappearing, mischief and everything. It was crazy. We were always on the streets and, they dealt with it. Mothers now, I don't think have to deal with that much. I don't,
Why? Because of cell phones?
I think just because of technology, sure, and just the way they're brought up, the kids were brought up, and I think video games had a lot to do with it too. The kids staying home and not going out as much as we did. Our video games was Pong. I used to play Pong with my brother for hours. And that didn't keep us in the house. We had to go out and play wiffle ball, and we had the cliffs right there. We used to go down the cliffs and just fool around, and I just think it was easier for them not to be bad, the new generation of kids, and it was really easy for us to be horribly bad. I mean, really, if you do talk about the things that we did when we were 18, 19, 20 years old, 21 years old, that's crazy. People should do that in their 30s, 40s, or 50s. People shouldn't do that at all, I think, for the most part, They'll get thrown in jail. So I don't want to get too deep into it, but I think that generation of mothers are the greatest generation of mothers of all time, Because back in the day, in the 20s, if you were a mother, I mean, I'm sure it was hard, but they didn't have, you stayed home with your mother. I'm sure you were home. You didn't go out and I don't know. I think it's just much more stressful from like the 60s to the 90s.
Now I want meatballs.
Oh my God! Did you see this picture?
You're
Look at
showing me
this one meatball. It's
meatballs.
amazing right here.
I'm getting hungry.
It has the parsley, a little bit
I
of
want
Parmesan.
pasta and meatballs.
And yeah, that's what I had when I went down the shore. When I went to Atlantic City, we went
Yeah.
to this great Italian restaurant.
Yes.
And
What was it called?
Oh my God!
Forgot.
Jeez, yeah, I did. I forgot. Real simple name. It was It was a grill. It was called a grill, and Bobby's. I think it was Bobby's Grill, but it had a big neon sign that said spaghetti. And when you see a restaurant that has a sign lit up that says spaghetti,
Yeah.
that's you got to go in there. And so they had the world famous spaghetti and meatball. Oh, did we go out? Did your camera go out now? We lost Silvana. Hey, Silvana. I'm going to plug you in. Hold on. Now let's show a quick video of something. What can we show?
Whatever
Silvana?
you want.
I know. Thanks for making it easy for me. Let's find something that we did together. Maybe we'll just show that real quick, and I'll switch out the batteries and plug one in. And maybe you could take a little break. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to talk about this. Let's watch a little bit of this real quick. This is the Jersey City Ballet, Silvana.
Okay.
They have a great program down there, and that I'm proud to be a part of. Hold on. There we go. Audio's a little wacky. I'll double check that. Oh, just watch and enjoy, guys. I think we're back.
Okay.
Silvana.
Alrighty then.
So yeah, the Jersey City Ballet. So I was lucky enough to hook up with Judith. She runs the Jersey City Ballet, and I was so interested in the beginning just because it was the Jersey City Ballet, and I just felt like those two things never went together. Uh, and now I'm part of it. And I did 3 programs that they had so far, and I just got hired to do the next one, and that'll be coming up soon. Let me go on Judith's page, and Judith Ellens. And let's go here. Take you off camera for a second, dear. I know you hate that.
No.
Really?
Actually, I don't mind it.
Really? Not being
I
on
could use a
camera?
little nap.
So, oh, really? You're winding down?
I'm winding down.
Let's go another 12 minutes, a solid 10:30, and then we'll go off the air. And so, yeah, guys, Google the Jersey City Ballet and look at some of their stuff. I'm very proud to. I think I'm on the board of the Jersey City Ballet. I think they
That's
said they would.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm very proud of it. I was born in Jersey City. I don't know if I told you that enough, but
Yeah, you proud Jersey boy.
yes, look it up, guys. There it is, the Jersey City Ballet. They have followers and just events all the time. They did this great thing that a great program that they were on a baseball field. Now imagine being on grass and dirt and doing ballet. And they did it,
Yeah.
but they dressed up in these really cute old time baseball outfits, and it was amazing. It was really cool. I'm just fascinated by dance and stuff like that. And these people are so good. And that's the Jersey City Ballet. Check out some of their stuff on the Facebook page. Some of their pictures and video. They always have lessons if you want to learn some ballet. All ages too. And they're close down to St. Peter's University. They work out of there, and I'll go on their page. Like it. You'll like it. I like it. I don't know. So we covered Etsta. We talked about down to Atlantic City. What else do we have to do?
Eat bundt cake.
Start wrapping it up. It'll probably take us 12 minutes to wrap it up.
Yeah, I want some bundt cake.
I want some bun cake too, man.
I should have made it, but I had a long day and I didn't get to it, but I'd like to get to it tonight. So I will have some bundt cake for you.
Well, I'll tell you what. You better start setting your priorities right. And one priority with me is get some fucking food out, man. Bring some food next time.
I will.
You got a master chef living in your house.
Yes. He's on strike though.
Is he? Right, call in.
pretty
Call in.
much.
201 C21 C1111 and see what goes on.
Yeah.
Oh, and the last thing I'll finish with, just a little bit of Talking Heads, man. I've been listening to them nonstop lately for some reason. I just really found out about the song "What a Day It Was," and they have I think you can only find a live version. That it was only on that Stop Making Sense CD because it was filmed in front of a live audience. I think I don't know. I looked a couple of places and I couldn't find it. So Silvana's going to sing a few lines. Let's sit back and enjoy. Silvana?
Where's the lyrics?
I'm so sorry. Always thought it can't be your fault. You can't vamp. I'm so sorry. You're a vamp. Are you a vamp? Would
What's
you
the
say?
name of the song? What's a vamp?
I don't know. It sounds kind of, trampy, right?
Are you calling me a tramp?
I knew you loved that word, right? How dare you?
I wanna be a tramp.
Yeah, I don't know. So let me just call that up real quick. What am I looking for again?
I do. I love playing tramps in stage plays.
Yeah.
It's my favorite character to play, you know.
Has a writer ever wrote a role for you?
Has a writer ever wrote a role for me? Yes, they have.
Wow. And that would be Pretty Woman? No, Silvana, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to insinuate that you were a lady of the evening.
You did.
I did
You
not.
wrote a few roles for me.
Well, I guess one, you just played a stripper. I mean, we could show that piece again real quick
No,
if you
I
want.
played more than a stripper.
What,
I
in
played-
Miami or Bust?
What about Gavone's Protein?
Well, you just played a typical New Jersey housewife, no?
Yeah, of which I am not. So that was acting.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
That's it.
Yeah.
End of story. Finito. On to the next.
You talk about range, guys. You got to check out Silvana act.
Dun, dun,
I'm so
dun.
sorry. I was looking for, here we the Talking Heads. Yeah, I could show you real quick. Check out the lighting.
So, next time you catch us, guys, I'm going to be very prepared. And I am going to have some interesting materials to talk about.
Yes, we need to get the phone line working. That's one thing. Write that down on that one piece of paper that you have in front of me.
A pencil.
Okay, so?
And it's freshly sharpened by my friend. He's a great producer.
Really?
What was I supposed to write?
To get the phone working, the
Get
Google
the
phone number. That
Get
was
the
a big
phone
one.
and the sign.
There's David Byrne.
Amazing.
Yeah, and just the lighting. And this one part of this girl singing I told you about in the car over here. Just, she's standing there. Just her mouth is wide open and just yelling out. It's coming up right here. But I love the shadows, how he works in the shadows up there.
That's some serious talent there.
Yeah, and his lyrics are just really cool. Here we go. Wait a second. I'm going to fast forward. I'm sorry. Here we go. This part always gets me for some reason. This.
Wow. Beautiful.
She, just no words. You don't have to say any words. You're just yelling or whatever she's saying. What is she saying? Oh, What are the words? Just the great beats and stuff like that. Only Talking Heads, you just hear Talking Heads and some, you think of some kind of weird band, but their beats are just amazing. And that's David Byrne. I went to see him on Broadway. Utopia, I think his show was, and just really cool. Has maybe like 20 people in his band, and they're all playing the instruments without amplifiers or anything. That people with drums over their shoulders like a marching band. And they were just walking around the stage, and some of them were really dancing well. Their moves were crazy. It was more like, these quick movements that they were doing and how they remembered all those moves. I was, that's one thing about dancing. I'm astonished by how they can remember all of the moves that they do. But, yeah, go see that show, guys. Tell them that Chris sent you. David did know. No. Sometimes you try and go too far with a lie, and then you blow it. You know what I mean? So let me go back into my head real quick and see if there's anything else I want to talk about before we go, guys. Yes, of course. Next week, guys, we're not going to be on Mondays anymore, unfortunately. We came on a Monday, and we're going to be on Wednesday nights now until my nephew has a football game or something. But no. Wednesday night seems like it's good for both Silvana and I. But we want to jump on this Monday night. Wednesday nights are better for us. We want to jump on this Monday night real quick because I planned on it, and then I almost canceled it. And I think I did cancel it once. But you hung in there tight, Silvana, and we did Monday. But catch us next week, next Wednesday. And I think that's the 24th at around 9 o'clock. And we'll go for maybe like an hour and a half. But it's our first time on YouTube. and we're going to take the advice of our producer, we'll just say MX. That's what she'll be known as now, MX. Max. We'll call her Max
boy,
for now
she was
on.
directing me up until the whole show. She was directing.
Dude, she just, in one breath, she was just like giving out all of these notes, and she wouldn't even tell us who her fucking best friend was. You know what I mean? Why couldn't she? Why don't you think she could have said a name? It's not me. I'm not her friend. I don't talk to her.
She loves them all the same, and then they would be like, "Oh, why'd you say her and not me?"
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But why can't you just say one or two, or just? I didn't ask.
They all are.
But my point is, she couldn't answer a question. She just couldn't.
Just get over it.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to
Move
recap the show.
on.
But let's once again let's thank Jerry Mastrolia and the whole Mastrolia family. Let's thank London. Hopefully, we can have London on the show soon. And he's a great actor, great drummer, great bassist, great guitarist.
Yes, writer. He writes.
He writes, which is so important to do. And I'm sure he's learning how to edit soon, how to video edit. Mucho importante, too. Just a pain in the ass sometimes. I want to thank Silvana. It's great to be back.
And I want to thank
the show
Chris.
Do you?
It's great to be back. Yes.
Really?
Of course. You bring me so much joy, and you allow me to, hopefully share a smile with others, make somebody laugh, or, I don't know.
Any last words for our fans or our fan, real quick?
Have a beautiful week. God bless you. Keep up the faith. Keep positive. Spread some love and light. Sometimes you just gotta laugh it out, even when things aren't going so right.
I do. I tell my students that all the time, man. I tell them guys, you're gonna have to roll with it. You're gonna have ups and downs. We watched the Taylor Swift performance on SNL last night. Did you hear about that? She sang a 10-minute song. She has a 10-minute song about Jake Gyllenhaal breaking up with her.
Oh.
And she wrote a 10-minute short film. No dialogue, just, showing a couple, as they go along. And the film was shown behind her as she was singing the song. And it was a really cool thing. And the song was cool. And the kids seemed to enjoy it. How did I start talking about that? I mean, this is the part about getting old that gets to me, man. You know what I mean? How do we start talking about Taylor?
I forgot.
Say it. A great film or something?
I can't remember.
Guys, we're going to go before we embarrass ourselves, because, of course we're not embarrassed now. But let me bring up the logo real quick. Oh, that's Richie Ramone. I want to thank Richie Ramone, Jackie the Joke Band Martling. Who else? John Capodici. Who else?
Our number one fan.
I can't say her name. MX.
DMX. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful week.
We'll see you next Wednesday, guys. Next Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Put it on your calendar. Tune in. And I'm really happy to be back and keep doing this over and over and over again. And hopefully we'll do it. Thanks, guys.
Take care. Beautiful dreams.